Hello, everyone. Oops.
Hi,
Oh well.
everybody heard me early.
It's fine.
That's why I didn't respond. I'm
Wouldn't
sorry,
be one
bud.
of my streams without some scuff. It's fine. Let's pull up the stream. There we go, and you're on my head
Anywho,
again.
yay. I
Back
will
right where you
apologize in advance
belong.
if I don't talk a whole ton. Work is crazy.
Yeah, Pocket's kind of going through it right now, so we're actually gonna go into the in-game stream. I know, like, on here, it shows off a little bit more. Oh god, what the hell? Just select Pocket, please, thank you.
Good golly gosh.
Anyway, so, that one screen is meant to present stuff, but it's more like for when I'm just queuing in Overwatch. It's not really something to, like,
I see
view.
uwu.
Uwu speak? Hello!
I apologize, but I lack the current brain cells to do uwu speak.
Homie, you just speak in Uwu speak with your normal voice. It is fine. I am Zowie. I said you basically naturally talk in Uwu speak.
Rude.
I'm just saying. Anyway, we are going to be talking about, let me get the window capture up and running. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Okay. Good. Okay. And I think the minute is up, so I think we're good. Okay, so we have a new speculation map for Halloween Horror Nights. For those that are new here, and for those that don't understand. Oh no. Sorry if you hear Joel in the background.
SK.
Also, yes, thank you, Mystery, for that. Anyway, so, for those that do not know, Horror Night Nightmares, while on top of being the name of an old haunt, is also the name of a forum. And what they do specifically is, Joel, Will says hi.
I will.
If you didn't hear him, Joel said hi, Will. Anyway, so what Horror Night Nightmares does, or HN Nightmares on Twitter, is they collect rumors, whispers, and some actual stuff that they cannot talk about legally. Please do not sue me to get to them, Universal Studios. But they cannot say where most of their sources come from. But a good chunk of the time, let's just say they're correct. Not 100%, but like it's over 80% they're usually right. And what they do is over time, as what was that, Pocket?
I was saying I apologize if you hear my work things.
That's fine. We probably won't. I haven't heard any of them. I think the Discord like noise filter is really good about that.
Nice.
I have a vendetta against rabbits.
I will tell him that once you turn off the air conditioner for me, please. Thank you. Apparently, Joel has a personal vendetta against rabbits.
Yes.
Joel, why? I've done nothing to you.
Pocket just goes, Joel, why? I have done nothing to you.
Because I had to kill 24 rabbits to get one fucking rabbit foot.
Yikes.
And that was with
Sounds like you're just bad at harvesting.
Pocket just basically said skill issue.
Hey, Pocket. Hey, Pocket. I want you to understand, motherfucker. You are going over on Dimensional. I will slaughter you.
Can we not have a fight with me in the middle on my stream, please? Thank you. Anyway. So, yeah, what happens is they take news from multiple sources, and then over time, as we get closer to the event, we actually they change the spec map depending on, like, what they hear and what they see. Now, the only thing that's going to be the same between these maps is that Chucky has been announced. Because Chucky has been announced. That was literally... Oh, thank you for the follow, Fiend. I still have the skeleton handpens. If I remember, that was you. Yes, for those that don't know, Fiend is one of my HHN friends. Yeah, Lilac. So, at the end of the last Halloween Horror Nights, they announced that Chucky was going to be a house this coming year. Mostly because Chucky had a photo op for 2 years in a row. I just remember seeing the Chucky display and being like, ugh. But that's because, personally, I just really don't like Chucky, but I will do anything for Tiffany. God, fuck, she's great. Anyway, so this is the, as you will know, or notice, this is the first spec map. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to go over the first spec map real quick, like speedrun this shit, and then we're going to go over what's different in the second map. Again, disclaimer, the only thing that's going to not be changing is Chucky. However, it was my first horror movie, so nostalgia favorite, actually horrible. That's fine, Will. Understandable. But, so the only thing that's going to change, maybe, or not maybe, but the only thing that, like, is still speculation with Chucky is the placement. Notice how on this map, we have Chucky as A, and A is the closest to the gate, the front gate of the theme park. That could change, but Chucky is there, that's all we know. Anyway, so, first house, Chucky, obviously, front gate. Nothing really big of a difference there. The other thing that might be up in the air is, like, which version of Chucky it is. A lot of people are thinking the TV show. I'm thinking the remake. Then we have Universal Monsters Phantom versus Dracula. So, I have thoughts about Demon actually being Oni, aka Japanese creatures, not to jump ahead. That's fair. That's a good one. I saw another house that a lot of people were thinking was a cover-up for that. But this is for the people that don't know these things, because I kind of have one foot in both graves, if we're going to talk about it like that. So, Universal Studios, Phantom v. Dracula, essentially. So, basically, every year now they have a Universal Monsters house. It would be cool to see how they portray Chucky, because they could do it as different versions as it goes on, maybe. Maybe. Banshees sounds interesting. Lair of the Banshees does sound very interesting. Mystery. I actually would fucking love that. Another one that's a guess is The Last of Us. The Last of Us is very popular right now, especially with the TV show. I hear that they're actually going to keep, I forgot the male lead character. Not the actor, I'm talking about the character. Because, another zombie-ish movie? No. What I'm talking about is, in the TV show...
Isn't the character's name Joel?
It is, thank you, Joel.
Thanks, Etho.
Thanks, Etho, I appreciate it. Anyway, so they're planning on keeping Joel alive because everyone really likes him as a character, and also he's being played by Pedro Pascal, so, like, why the fuck would you kill him off? What was that, Pocket?
I was just saying nice.
Yeah, so they're planning on keeping him, like, alive in the show. Very much so, like, Daryl. Well, like Daryl, but I'm thinking more, True Blood. The character that died in the books, but stayed alive in the TV show.
The chef one?
Yeah, the cook. The very flamboyant cook. I forgot his fucking name. Today is just not a good day for Tofu's brain. I had to do a lot today.
That is such a heckin' mood, my dude.
Yeah. I have to talk to, like, electric companies. I have to talk to internet companies. It's a whole thing. Anyway. Casual sip of the coffee to try and, like, slow the brain cells down a little. Or speed them up.
If you're able to hear my partner in the background, by the way, they're playing Zomboid with friends right now.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they're keeping him alive due to popularity, and so because of how popular it is, it makes sense that The Last of Us is going to be somewhere in HHN. It's going to bring a lot of people in, same with Chucky, and that's
I may now have a strike.
and that's the point. IPs keep the new guests coming, originals keep the repeat guests coming. We need to remember this. Can you keep your murderous tendencies down for like 5 minutes, Joel, please? Anyway, so Krampus original. I would like to see the movie Krampus, but I would love to see an original concept of Krampus for these for this event. I believe we talked about the anchor, if you can kind of see it behind chat. The anchor, a lot of people were speculating another Dead Man's House. Some people were speculating something else. I'm the bitch that wants SS Titanic. But that's because it's me. Y'all know my history with the Titanic by now.
Oh, yeah.
So then we have Horrors of Blumhouse, Megan and Insidious. I'm assuming that we're gonna get a Blumhouse house this year. But considering the release date of, maybe the most popular movie franchise that's based in horror getting a movie soon, I'm talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. Since Five Nights at Freddy's is getting a movie soon, which, by the way, I met Matthew Lillard. He is very excited to have the movie come out, and I'm so excited he's playing my favorite character. I wish I was kidding, too. Unironically, William Afton has been my favorite character since he was introduced. Oops. I'm sorry. I love Springtrap too much. Anyway, considering that's getting a movie soon, maybe we'll get a house this year. My guess is either this year or next year. Most likely next year, just so that way they can kind of base it off of, like, ticket sales. And also, it's coming out, like, real close to Halloween, too, so, but they could also pull a thing that they did with, the 2010, Wolfman remake, where the date was pushed back and they used the house as a preview instead of, like, a retelling of the movie. Anyway, next up is Lair of the Banshees. A lot of people are very excited for that. Devil Dogs, that one's a good one. A lot of people are expecting Wild West. The guitar with a lightning bolt, some people were going, oh, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. Some people were going, Eddie Munson. I wanted Tenacious D House, goddammit. And then we have the Japanese creatures. All the scare zones are unknown. The only shows we know is Nightmare Fuel. Here is the updated map. So, oh wait, no, this is for Hollywood. Here's the updated map. So they decided to do a bit of a throwback. This is how HN Nightmares used to do their spec maps. So I'm gonna actually have to zoom in and move the map around because Pocket, we're actually blocking two of them.
Aww.
It's fine. I'm not moving you. I'm moving the map. So that's fine. Makes it more participatory. Anyway, so as you can see over here, we have a couple of new houses. For those that can see, we have the Exorcist Believer being one of the houses. I would love to see an Exorcist house from HHN. It's been a while since I've seen an Exorcist movie, so I'm gonna have to rewatch at least the original, but that's if this is true. Yeah, Exorcist would be fun. I think they've done an Exorcist house before, but it's been like years. So, and that's if they've ever done one at all. Now, the one that's behind Pocket is going to be the most interesting on this map, because that's Demon Slayer.
Nice.
So,
fucking love Demon Slayer, though.
I didn't see a lot of hate for it. I just saw one singular reactionary meme being shared around. Yeah, like Demon Slayer the anime, yes.
Yeah.
I saw one reactionary picture, which was, anime isn't going to be at HHN, you ignorant slut, or some bullshit like that. And I was like, okay, but hear me out. I wouldn't put Demon Slayer at the top of the list. Like, it's cool, it's good, it's got scary scenes in it, and it deals with demons, but here's the thing. It's not what I would consider a horror anime. You know what I would consider a horror anime, though? Good enough that I would want it on an HHN budget? I got a list. Hold on. We've got Elfen Lied, a classic. Tokyo Ghoul, obviously. I would love to see that on an HHN budget. And Hellsing Ultimate. Shout out, or special bonus points if they use Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. Like on nights where things are just going haywire. that would be funny as hell. So yeah, those would be kind of like more along the lines of if I remember, Zodi also said what was it? Something Wonderland? Dead Man Wonderland. If I remember correctly. So I'm thinking that that's just the replacement for the Japanese creatures. Then as you can see to my right, or your right, my left, I guess. Honestly, HHN would be throwing off, or could be throwing us off with these leaks. Maybe they do that a lot, but HN Nightmares does not really work for Universal. Some of their sources might, but that's a big might, allegedly, have some connections to the company, but that's all hush-hush, and that's why we're using allegedly very heavily here. That's not really something we discuss here, that's just HN Nightmares. Also, lots of rumors. So, they could be throwing us off, could be just people being weird. You never know. Joel, could you please turn on the air conditioner? I'm getting warm.
I put it right.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm baby.
You are baby.
Anyway, so as you can see, we have Universal Studios Monsters again, which is the Universal Classic Monsters, and it says Paris. Important thing to note. Was that fucking Matryoshka that I just heard?
I don't know. If it was from my end, it's car alarm.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard the first, like, 3 beats, the first 3 notes of Matryoshka. I am such a fucking weeb. Anyway, so, Universal Monsters Paris. Fun fact, one of the Universal Classic Monsters actually resides in Paris. It's actually pretty much stated at the beginning of every Broadway show. Well, not Broadway anymore. Sorry. R.I.P. At the beginning of every stage show of Phantom of the Opera. Which apparently the 1990 version is a comedy. I need to watch it. Anyway. So, we're definitely getting a Universal Monsters house, but what the fuck is my dad watching?
Oh, motherfucker.
Thanks, Joel.
Nah, I summoned another one. It was an accident.
Oh my god, please. Joel, please. I'm trying to stream. Anyway. So, Universal Monsters, Phantom of the Opera, I'm very excited. I want it to be the classic, like, Lon Chaney Sr., but also a lot of people were speculating, like, him fighting Dracula, and a lot of people were being like, why the... A lot of people, including fucking John Murdy, the man who runs HHN at fucking Hollywood, were like, oh, I don't know why Dracula and the Phantom would fight, and I'm just sitting there like, here are 3 fucking options. And they're all very much so in canon and in character, you fucking idiots. Lovingly. Please don't say me Universal, please. I love the Universal monsters too much.
Yeah, I was trying to kill the one that was on here.
But nah, so, with Universal Monsters, specifically Dracula versus Phantom, I'm thinking one of two things. Dracula buys the Opera House either way. And then, in one way, he basically just repeats what the previous, or what the new managers do in the original story. Which is they just straight up ignore the Phantom's rules. Or he goes down and investigates. A third option that was brought up to me while I was talking about that, though, was what if Dracula falls in love with Christine after the Phantom has fallen in love with Christine? And I'm just sitting there like, I want all the drama. That would be fantastic. So yeah. It's basically guaranteed that we're getting a Universal Monsters house, but we don't know which monster or when or how it's going to happen. So there's all that. We also have Last of Us. As per usual at this point. It's so popular that I feel like we're gonna get a house for it, at the very least. Twilight, but actually good /J. No. You're thinking of Warm Bodies. Which, by the way, if you can, after stream, please watch Warm Bodies. It's so fucking funny. It's a rom-com, but set in a zombie apocalypse. It's literally one of the greatest fucking movies. So Finky's actually, Phoenix? I actually never got to know how to pronounce your name. I just know it's Fiend at the beginning, and so that's what I go by. So right next to The Last of Us is a devil emoji, or the imp emoji if you have Google like me. Or if you have a Google phone. A lot of people are saying that that's for the Japanese creatures, but I think the Demon Slayer one is covering for the Japanese creatures. I actually have no idea which one this actually would replace from the previous map. So I'm thinking we just got a bunch of changes right now. Because again, super fucking early. And that's the fun of this. So next up, we have a fucking circus tent behind chat. Conveniently not the same, or almost the same color as the text. Thankfully, the chat box comes with its own like background color. Anyway, so we have a tent. What the fuck? A lot of people, I would actually think that since this is a tent with what looks like cotton candy behind it, I know it might also be smoke, but either way, could potentially be, like it says it's an original on the, apparently talking this broad. Oh no. Hi, Jeff. But no, so the potential for this is probably, like, my guess is it's either gonna be Jack, because Jack the Clown, or it's gonna be fucking Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I want it to be Killer Clowns from Outer Space, but I'll take a W for Jack again. We have one that says Top Secret. Literally no one knows what the fuck is going on there. I'm assuming that it's a Legendary Truth House, but yes, we are going backwards clockwise. I know it's not Laughing Jack, but it makes me think. We have LJ. It makes me think of him. That's funny. That's funny, Will. That's actually really fucking hilarious. So a lot of people are thinking that the one with the castle and the dragon, a lot of people, I've heard a lot of speculation. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine, Pocket. You go ahead. It's okay, I'll carry on. It's literally just gonna be me rambling most of the time anyway, so it's fine. But if anyone else wants to join VC, I'm literally just in the streaming VC on Zodi's Discord, which I really need to make a fucking... If you want quiet company, I'll hop up. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just doing this And then we're also going to cover Hollywood's spec map as well. So, again, a lot of people are thinking that with the dragon and the castle, that's going to be another Scary Tales. Which, fun fact, that was actually supposed to be called Terror Tales, because it was being introduced in 2001. But then, you know, weird shit happened, and they wanted to take terror out of everything, so they called it Scary Tales instead, and honestly, that's a way better fucking title, in my humble opinion. Then we have Chucky, obviously. And then we have a weird one. Zodi, weird stuff happens to often, or too often to force things to change. Yeah, that's fair. It's fine, Will. You're good. But not, so, I looked at this, and I basically came to the same conclusion as Zodi. So this, this old town, do you need my little PNG? It's fine, Aaron. It should be good. Let me just go into reactive real quick.
Yep, here it comes.
It's gonna do the thing. Unless you want to just send it to me, Aaron, it's fine.
Oh,
Actually, I have a better idea. I think.
no, I did not.
I did not have a better idea. Okay.
Did you?
I'm gonna do a new... Off topic, but hearing Joel in the background is hilarious. Thank you, I appreciate that.
He's on a rampage going and putting bombs together.
Are you okay over there? Are y'all okay?
Well, you know, we've only summoned, like, this is the third water now.
Ah, of course. Alright. We're just gonna open this in a new window and then just not close this window until after stream. We'll just do that. It's fine. Will is asking, Joel, how? Amazing. Okay, I have the source, so we are good. We'll just do this.
I don't see it anymore.
Browser source.
So many guns.
Oh, what the fuck? Hold on.
Give me a second. Yeah, it's dead.
There we go.
It's dead.
Much better. So we're gonna shrink you down
Okay, I'm going to run it.
and just put you under chat here.
Hello, tiny.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
My little
Yeah, I'm sorry, Will. I am just not good. Alright. I've stopped questioning anything I hear from Joel at this point. Yeah, that's a good thing to do, Martin. Anyway, so the main theory for this is Salem witch trials, which would suck but also be really fun.
Somebody lives near there? Yes, please.
Ooh, fun. That's gotta be super fun, like around like August and November when the crowds are
when
not
no
there
one
for
else is there.
spooky.
That's the only time I go in there. There's a good little bakery over there. You guys
Oh,
are ever
fun.
up here.
Got him.
I know that there's like a couple of stores there that I really want to go to, but again, I'm gonna try it. Oh my fucking god, hi Chai. Hello, Raiders. Hi. We're talking about we're talking about Halloween Horror Nights and the new spec map. Hi Chai, hello Sun, how are you? Did you win the lore? Did you win the lore for Duality SMP this stream. Or this session. I won so much lore for sure. That's good, that's good. I'm sorry I got distracted during lore as well. There was a cat at my door that needed attention. Thank you for the follow, Cloaked. I appreciate it. Yeah, so for background, or for context real quick, the reason I was like so attached to this cat, and I'm still very attached to this cat, is for those that didn't see it in the Discord or just aren't in the Discord, I used to run a haunted house, and one day while we were tearing down the haunted house, as we did every year, yeah, you go take a shower, get food, go son, take care of yourself. I appreciate you. You're the best. Hello. Yes. So, we were taking down the haunted house one day, and we heard meow, meow. We just heard these little tiny kitten mews. And we found a litter of kittens that had been abandoned by their mom. We literally, like, waited, like, hours just to see if the mama cat would come back, and she didn't. So either she abandoned it or something worse. And so, a lot of them got adopted. Some of them did manage to escape, though, and become stray cats. And that was, like, 10-ish years ago. So, and this cat looked very... not young, but, like, younger. So, yeah, so, and also, this cat, like, was rubbing up against people and wanting pets. Like, he was okay with us picking him up when he ran into the house. The reason, by the way, that I can't have a cat is, because, first of all, money. Second of all, my dad is deathly allergic. So, that's why we're gonna wait at the very least 6 months to see if we can afford a cat, while also paying rent and electric. I wish I could keep the cat, but I know that's fine. I really want to keep the cat, but I also, like, the cat could be a mix, because it looked like the cat was hunting pretty well too. Like, it hunted some lizards and stuff, like on the front porch. It was wild. So I feel like he's, like, just an outdoor cat that, but there was no collar. Anyway, it's a whole thing. If we see the cat again in, like, a week, maybe a tamed outdoor cat, I don't know. But if we see the cat again in a week, me and Zodi are, at the very least, I will take the cat to a vet to see if he has a chip, and see what happens from there. And that's if I can swing that, on top of everything else that I need to do next week. Anyway, so we were actually at the end of this map, so we're gonna zoom out so that way everyone has a good look at it. And Aaron is only blocking the emoji house, so it's fine. And I'm blocking just enough of the Demon Slayer logo that people can still see it, so...
Emoji house.
That'd be so funny. Yeah, because it doesn't seem to be acting feral at all. Yeah, that makes sense. So I have my theories, but that is not the theories that we were talking about today. Anyway. So this is the spec map for this coming HHN. So we're actually gonna look at Hollywood next. Yay! So we actually have a couple of the same houses, but we also have a couple of different ones. So we have up here we have a good chunk of the same ones. So we have, yeah, this is the one closer to you, or closer to y'all. So we have the top secret. Oh, every time I use my PNG, I need to return to circle frames. IRL cross. Might need. That's funny. Circle frames tend to be really fun for, like, other people, so that makes sense. I'm more of a square frames kind of gal, but I also have sunglasses that are heart-shaped. And I really like them. And also, we just got a new person at my work, and like, unironically, her glasses are prescription, and they're heart-shaped frames. It's adorable. Anyway. So, we have The Exorcist, The Top Secret, and The Demon Slayer, but then we have a different one, which is Holidays in Hell. Which, for those that were observant and totally didn't realize that I just skipped over, why the fuck won't your insurance cover circle frames, Will? What? Huh? That's strange. Anyway, so for those that were observant and noticed that I skipped over the 2 zones in the previous map, Holidays in Hell. So I'm thinking that this is a returning house. Oh, either contacts or glasses, not both. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But anyway, I'm thinking that this is a returning house, from, I don't remember the year, because I packed that stream with a lot of lore. I think it was 2021. But I'm thinking that it's HR Blood and Guts. I'm thinking he's coming back. Now, again, this is a house, while in Orlando, this is a zone that you can see in the center here. Also, real quick aside, why the fuck is the Last of Us zone all the way up here, and the house is all the way in the corner here? What the fuck? That would not make sense. I'm sorry.
It does make sense when you, like, think about how they split up all the Harry Potter stuff into both sides for Orlando. Get people to walk everywhere.
I just... Considering there are 2 sides of the same fucking park, I would think that you would want them to be as close together as possible, because it would make story sense and also visual sense, but totally understandable. You know, corporate fuckery, if you will. Anyway, we also have a slightly different one down here. A slightly different house down here. Why the fuck is there an owl? Joel, I swear to God. Joel? I can tell. Someone made a... Fucking Lilac made an owl house joke. Fuck you.
Oh, houses if it was there, I would go.
G says, cause more chaos. Okay. You say that like he wouldn't do that anyway, unprovoked. Anyway, I appreciate the owl house joke. That was very funny and almost took me out. I'm thinking some sort of like Hispanic house. It makes sense because, like, I know owls are like a big deal in... It's not that I know, it's that I have heard that owls are a big deal in that culture. But I don't know, because I am the whitest white bitch to ever white. So we have Universal Monsters Paris here, and Chucky the same. However, we have the Terror Tram, which, for those that don't know, Hollywood is a little different than Orlando. In multiple ways, and this is one of them. Oh yeah, Lilac, you didn't know that, like, they do Death Eaters for HHN in the Harry Potter zone? Ooh! I'll have to ask you about the Terror Tram, because I would love to do that one year. Just because... No, they weren't out when we were wondering. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. It might have been a restrictions thing. It might also have just been J.K. Rowling being J.K. Rowling, because, I will pop in VC after stream. That's fine. But yeah, for those that don't know, okay, as much as... as much as J.K. Rowling does make a little bit of money from all the ticket sales and definitely all the money from the merch sales of Harry Potter, like, because of the Harry Potter lands, in Hollywood she had less control over what happened than in Orlando. Because in Orlando, both, so far both, and soon to be all three, theme parks with Harry Potter areas, basically have a way that you can just walk around them. Like, you can totally just skip them entirely. And that's by design. Because, J.K. Rowling does not like, which is why we avoid buying at Harry Potter Land when we go, only get a butterbeer and a chocolate frog. It's tradition. That's fair. I've had butterbeers, because they were free for me. They are fucking delicious. They have no right to be that delicious. God fucking damn it, why does transphobia taste good? Not good enough to support, but, like, it's wild. Anyway. So, the reason that you can basically, like, walk around these areas is because they're so good. I hate it. That's fair. That's fair. Hello, Radio Tower. Anyway, so the reason that you can do that, and I can only say this because I genuinely worked Universal Studios for about a month, before circumstances made me retire, essentially. Or not retire, but resign. It wasn't the company, though. I wish I could have kept going on that one. Also, please hire me for HHN Creative. God fucking damn it, Universal, please. Anyway, so the reason, that J.K. Rowling does not allow this, or allow for, like, normal Universal, team members to intermingle with team members assigned, the Harry Potter zones, is because J.K. Rowling does not want the immersion broken. You know, more than it already is from the fact that these areas are in Orlando. And I believe it's the same around the world, but I can only speak for Orlando because it's the only one that I genuinely know. Whereas, that is so stupid, kind of hate that. Yeah, like, it's dumb. And the person that was trading me on this, by the way, she was like, or they were like, hey, do you want more JKRT because of what, like, it was still, like, a relatively new topic at the time, like, J.K. Rowling's transphobia being real bad. Anyway, so, I think the only reason... Now, this is speculation. This is not stated fact. Please do not sue me, Universal Studios or J.K. Rowling. Now, my guess is the reason they have the Death Eaters is because they cannot do this in Hollywood. Like, it's actually kind of impossible for them to cut themselves off like that. I know everyone in the area is in character, but I didn't realize that was why. Yeah, no, that's why. It's kind of insane. So, like, when you go to Orlando's map, we'll pull up the current map. So, you see where the dragon is and stuff. You see that bridge that's in front of the area? It's not even like a bridge, but it's like, you see that park in front of the area? That's where, like, the night bus is and stuff. Now, if you're working Universal Studios, but you're not assigned to the Harry Potter area, you have to use that land to go physically around and as far away from the London area as possible, so you are not seen in the Harry Potter zone. It's insane. Genuinely batshit. But, it's one of the ways she's consistently making money now, so I can't blame her. I can blame her on the reason no one wants to buy her stuff, but... What? No, wow, even for emergencies? Yeah, even for emergencies you can't do it. But that's what security's for. That's different. Like, if it's an emergency, that's what security's for, and security is meant to break the immersion because, But it's a whole thing. Anyway, I think that's actually it for Halloween Horror Nights news, technically. We do have a bit of news from another haunt. And this is my favorite local haunt. Sir Henry's Haunted Trail is going to be having a hayride. A haunted hayride. I am so fucking excited. Also, Tofu, if we ever need a guide around Universal and Cali, we are so down. I would love to. Will, hear me out. I would love to. Universal Hollywood would be so much fun. I appreciate that H1032 is trending, by the way. I just noticed that. And Reedy Creek. By the way, for those that don't know, I've been following the legal, like, shit that Disney's been going through with our governor. Oh my fucking god, it's so funny. Like, I feel like Disney alone is going to be the reason that this man does not run for president. Anyway. Rat v. Mouse, definitely. Although that's an insult to rats. Anyway, so Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. If you have seen my vlogs, Sir Henry's Haunted Trail is the only haunt event that has me on their media PR list. Like I genuinely invited every year and every event to go see their stuff. I've been there several times for Halloween and other stuff. I know it pretty well outside of the new Nintendo area. That's fair. The new Nintendo area is probably super fucking crowded right now. But yeah, Sir Henry's Haunted Trail, they're great. I love them. Just a little bit of an insult to rats. Yeah. we got Martin in chat. He knows what's up. fellow rat protectors here. But anyway, so features larger than life. It's called Legends of Halloween Haunted Hayride. Features larger than life sets, custom special effects, and many of our icon characters you have come to love over 10 seasons. Enjoy the hayride plus our 3 trails and other amenities this fall. So, what I'm hearing is I get to go on my first hayride ever. And I am so fucking excited. People hate rats because of the plague and stuff. Yes, win for Tofu. Tofu W. Especially since I think I know which one, or one of the characters that's gonna be on there, and all that fun stuff. So I think I know one of the characters that's gonna be on there. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think Martin knows when to take a joke. He does have very good sense of humor. Granted, most of the people in chat have excellent senses of humor. I did not perceive the slash J. That is such a 2023 sentence. Oh my god.
You're welcome. It's a general statement.
I appreciate it. I've been away from my laptop for an hour or more. I've been bounced between at least 3 streamers through raids. That's fine. Welcome in. We're actually pretty close to ending the stream. I just wanted to talk about Sir Henry's for a little bit. So they always do 3 haunted houses, or haunted trails, my bad. And they're fucking long, too. Like, time to bounce to another then. Most likely, but I need to see who's live after I'm done rambling about Sir Henry's Haunted Trail, because I fucking love this haunt. I need to finish the second book. I am a fake fan. But I finished the first book, at the very least, because Hurricane. That was fun. Anyway, so With Sir Henry's Haunted Trail, there are a couple of characters that I really like in particular. First of all, the titular Sir Henry. He's a fantastic character. I know the guy behind him, and he is just a wonderful person. He genuinely runs this haunt with so much love and care, and it's actually kind of surprising, but he's actually one of the coolest Christian people I have ever fucking met. You make me want to do this if I ever had the money. Please! This haunt is so cool. Basically mix, like, my backyard haunt with a Ren fair, and you get Sir Henry's. It's so good. And also, the merch that they sell. I have a hat from last year and a shirt from 2 years ago. I am going to buy all of the candles this year.
Did they say when it is yet?
What?
Did they say when it is yet?
Oh, they haven't said that yet, but they did send us emails about everything for the third book that's coming out. Because, by the way, their social media team, as far as I'm aware, is a lovely couple. Brad and Amanda, if I remember. But no, they're fantastic. I love them. I enjoy scary things a lot, but I scare so easily I can't actually bring myself to do stuff like this. Homie, I am the biggest fucking scaredy cat in the world. And I still do this shit. But it's mostly because I like the scare. We scare easy, so we require others to go with. Big mood. Yeah, that's fair. Same here, Aaron. I also jump at a toaster.
Even if I'm looking at it.
It's so surprising. It's sudden. Like, even if you're expecting it, it's so sudden. Like, that's fair. Gonna sip coffee real quick. Alright, back. Anyway. Oh no. Card's in the way. There we go, okay. Oh no, I'm that bad, and I still go see, like, horror movies, and I still play horror games, and I still go to haunt events. But it also helps with Sir Henry's that I'm personal friends with, like, a lot of the actors. Because they're just such chill people. I love them. Like, genuinely, it makes me miss being a scare actor, just seeing them interact, like, in and out of character. It does make me miss that, but I love being on the other side of the makeup at this point. We need to see and rewatch horror movies, also scare actors / box. Yes, no, scare actors, like, unless they're actual pieces of shit, they have my entire heart. They're amazing. And they get all my respect, too. Especially since Sir Henry's is a little bit different than Halloween Horror Nights. For those that don't know, Halloween Horror Nights does not do this, but I believe Sir Henry's and Hollow Scream, if I remember, at least Hollow Scream Tampa, all have sliders. Which, for those that are on the weird part of TikTok that I'm on, those are the people that are wearing the gloves and knee pads lined with metal that spark. When they, hit the concrete and drag. So, so Sir Henry's has, if I remember, they had one last year, and oh my god. But, so my guess for one of the characters that's going to be on the Haunted Hayride, they have to put Pyram in there. They have to put him. My beloved. I love Pyram so goddamn much. Him and, I know they're not going to put him in a haunt, because he's always out front. Fred, my beloved. Really, I just looked at Sir Henry's and was like, give me your pumpkin-headed characters. Give them to me. They are my husbands now. But nah, Pyram, just a quick rundown. Fred is just a guy that just happens to have a pumpkin head. Like, he's just a dude. He is the silliest motherfucker on the planet, and I love him. But Pyram, on the other hand, Pyram is your classic tragic character. He just kind of lived out in the woods, like, doing his own thing, and the town that he lived near was like, we don't like the shape of his head, so we're gonna fucking kill him. And then they did. And then he was so angry that he was just minding his own fucking business and they killed him. That he was like, okay, bitches. I will haunt you for the rest of your fucking days. So basically every Halloween, if you don't have a jack-o'-lantern, lit, you are actually not protected from him. He will respect you if you have a jack-o'-lantern. And now I am doing no justice to his story. Please, 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 please go read the fucking books. They're actually amazing. Joel, are you okay?
I'm killing another water reflecting.
Okay. But yeah, Pyram, tragic character, love him. Gotta love Haunt Lore, it's always a trip. Oh yeah, it is, absolutely. That's why I'm gonna get through the second book when I can. Time to add stuff to our already too long to be read list. That's fair. It's also on Amazon. You can get both books there. The first book is actually a pretty fast read. I don't read much, and I got through it in like 3 hours. And by don't read much, I mean I don't read books much. Please do not read my entire AO3 history. That is between me and Satan. But also I can guess some other characters. Like, we're definitely gonna get the ship captain. I love him. He's a fantastic character. I mean, you can, but you will pry my private bookmark history from my cold dead hands. But it's fine. It's mostly just reader insert smut. AO3, you say, yes, I say AO3. I actually want to know. I feel that with the AO3 history. Martin and I shaking hands here. But I want to see if there's a Sir Henry's fanfiction tag. That'd be fun as hell. Because fun fact, for everyone that was not here during my lore stream, Halloween Horror Nights actually has an AO3 tag. And, like, several pages of fanfiction. We don't have anything privated. We don't have anything we have privated yet, because we stick to safer work mostly. That's fair, Will. I understand. Yeah, that's a little known fact. You can actually go read some of the fanfictions there. My recommendation is Iconic. I believe her name on AO3 is Saint Jezebel right now, but it's like one of the top like fanfictions on AO3 for the HHN tag. And it's written by my friend Katie. I love her work. Anyway, so enough about Sir Henry's, enough about all this. We've been here for like an hour. I should probably find someone to raid. Alright, so we're gonna throw up that ending screen. Yay! And we're gonna go find someone. Alright. Let's see if starting a raid from my phone works. Because I also have Stream Manager up. We'll pop in VC after the raid to chat. That's fair. That's oh god. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, give me. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Twitch. It was only giving me like a handful of people. Do we want to raid Art for Fable lore? We can raid my friend KB Alpha. We could also raid Centros if anyone wants. I'd be okay with raiding Centros. Let's go raid Centros. A small streamer? Yeah, I was thinking Centros, but we could also do Art. Which is really funny because Lore. The one time I expect Joel to join into screaming. It's fine.
Trying not to scream during the street.
We're saying lore, it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna raid art because I can't decide. Okay, did I spell that right? I think I did. We're gonna do it. Or... oh, wait, no, it's the slash raid. Ha ha ha! Haha, there we go. My bad. Alright. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Alright, well, bye.